Today I started off feeling a little wonky, a little anxious, and then all of a sudden like inspiration and creativity hit and motivation. So we're gonna pull some tarot about it. Shout out to my friend's beautiful backyard and beautiful back patio where I'm staying, and literally really helps me tap into the witchy vibes. You guys can't see it, but there's still plants and stuff out here because it's not too terribly cold here. Last night was the first night it got down like in the 30s where I'm at. So someone today just needs some confirmation that things are gonna be okay. They're not gonna go bad. You think they're going to go bad because you're seeing similar things repeat. And we actually talked about this a little bit the other day, my other tarot reading, like my other card pull that I did. But this card, literally, it's from the Fantod tarot deck, but it's not actually a tarot deck. It's an oracle deck, but it's by Edward Gorey. He does really fun, crazy, scary art like this, but it's cool and spooky. But this card literally means what most you fear is coming near, but it came out in reverse, applying to the rest of the advice, which means the things you fear, they're far out of reach. They're far away. You're only seeing similarities and seeing things repeat right now because there are lessons that are still needing to be like solidified, things you're needing to learn still. We had Strength come out from two different tarot decks back to back. One came out in reverse, one came out applying to. But because of the other cards that it's paired with down here, which I'll touch on in just a second, and I'll actually go ahead and pull this one out, there are things that are happening right now that may make you feel weak and vulnerable, sadness and things like that. But one, it's really, really important right now to know it's not like a deep, like engulfing, smothering depression like what you've experienced in the past. It is simply just a sadness or a discomfort that is only temporary each time it comes up. The reason it is happening is because it's not showing you your weakness or trying to make you feel weak. It is simply trying to show you where you are still vulnerable, where there is still room for healing. I'm a big believer that triggers are a space for healing. Like if you are triggered by something, it means that there's something in that situation or in that trigger that needs your attention and needs your healing. There's this quote that's been in my head today that is from that really cute movie Elemental. I love it. I've watched it a few times. I forget what his name is, but Wade Ripple. Yep. He tells Ember, the fire character, that sometimes your temper is just you trying to tell yourself something that you're not ready to hear. And that's very similar for here, is that the negative feelings you're getting, the things you're getting angry about, the things that are making you feel sad, you need to hear it, but you just aren't ready to yet. You're avoiding it. And so this is just simply the universe trying to show you, where are you still vulnerable? What are things that still need attention, that need healing? You are not having weakness actively played on or played against. You're just feeling those things come up so that you can pay attention to them. You're not actually unsafe or in a dangerous situation. You just feel like you are because you're needing to see what it is that needs your attention and needs healing. You are not your strongest when you are ready to go to war and when you're ready to battle. You are your strongest when you are relaxing and when you let your guards down. That is where true strength comes in. Some of these triggers that you're struggling with and some of the things that are keeping you from your true strength, it's things that put you like on defense or have you ready to lash out or to stand up for yourself in a way that is going to actually put yourself out. That was a very weird way to say that, but that's how it came to me. So try to remember to relax. Try to practice gratefulness. Try to sit back and just relax and feel okay with the situation that you're in. Feel acceptance. Try to practice acceptance. And I know that sounds like a weird thing because acceptance is something that you have to be ready to do, but try practicing it. And I think that's a really good way to look at any of this. Try practicing gratefulness. Even if you're not feeling grateful, practice it. Someone seems to be stuck in a little bit of a rut here when it comes to motivation versus action or motivation versus movement. Things may not feel like they are working out in harmony for you right now. So that's getting you bogged down and getting you in a place where you don't feel connected with your career or connected with the way things are playing out for you, especially something specifically about going into the holiday season, going into a break or going into time off or time away. It's like you're questioning a lot about not stability, but the like long-term happiness, not even the happiness, like the long-term realisticness or practicality to what it is that you're doing. And I think that those questions are coming to you, or that questioning actually is coming to you because you're needing to question, why are you even doing what it is you're doing right now anyway? Why is it that you are in this career or on this path? And why do you feel like it's not going to take you anywhere? Or why do you feel like it's not going to lead to what it is that you want to do? There's something specifically here about asking the right questions, not just questioning, but asking specifically the right questions. So try to find what the questions are behind the questions on what you're questioning. That's a lot of questions. If you're asking why are you asking why? Why do you want to know? What is it that you're needing to find out right now in the moment to feel better? And then act on it. Invite movement, invite motion, invite thrill into your life. Introduce motion to fight your fear. Don't mentally prepare so long that you miss your opportunity. Don't process for so long that you miss your opportunity. Just go, just act. If you're needing motivation, move. There's also something about like going through the motions. If you want to feel better about yourself, put on your best dress for no reason. Basically, just get out there and do the things that you know you like to do, dress up and come up with plans, come up with steps to keep your mind busy while your soul is processing, and to allow the universe to communicate with you through signs in your environment by going to new places, because you might learn something that you did not expect to learn. Do not isolate yourself. Do not ice yourself out. Do not put yourself aside. Do not close up. Do not try to bind yourself and put yourself all alone just because you're afraid, or because you're afraid of hurting somebody else too, or afraid of being hurt. Put yourself out there, enjoy life, try to find movement and motion that you can tap into at all points in time. This is not going to end badly for you. Just put yourself out there. That's all you got to do. Finally, there is some type of, and I talked about this the other day too, it doesn't have to be romantic, but for some of you it very well could be, but there is some type of divine counterpart or divine match energy coming in that is going to bring you emotional abundance and stability. So be ready for that and put yourself out there so that you are ready to receive it, because it's going to come in real fast. I hope this message today was helpful. If you'd like to book a reading with me, go find me on Etsy at Mage Farms. And if it didn't align, remember, keep scrolling. It costs $0 to mind your own business. Have an awesome day.